Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a product review on a foundation which is very near and dear to me. Now I haven't opened this foundation at all. I've been saving it just for this video. I got this a couple of months back, but because it was so expensive, it's one of those higher tier end foundations, I've kind of been saving it for this particular review. The one that I'm going to be talking about is the Mer Treatment Fluid Foundation in SPF 15. I got this in the US for about 85 USD. So after conversion, you can tell it is very expensive. The shade that I picked out was in 0610. It looked good to me at the time, but now a couple of months have passed and I realized that I've actually gone down maybe a shade lighter. I'm pretty sure they have 10 shades altogether, but this is the particular one that I have picked out, and hopefully this shade still matches to the tone that I currently have. This is supposed to be very good for anti-aging skin. It decreases the risk of skin cancer, and also what I really like about it is that it kind of firms and lifts the skin as well, which is always great. So I'm going to just give this a go. And one thing that is really enjoyable to use, especially when it comes to foundation, is that the pumps are there for the hygienic purpose of it. You know, I've worked with a couple of foundations that just have like that wiping stick and stuff like that. It doesn't do it for me anymore. So I really like the fact that it comes with a pump, and because this is so expensive, I'm just going to put like maybe, I don't know, 2 pumps on my hand, and I'm going to be working it in with a damp beauty blender. So let's just pat it on and see how it goes. Interesting. Okay, this tone is definitely slightly darker than my current skin tone. Keep in mind I bought this a couple of months ago, so you guys can see how much my skin has drastically come to a tone lighter than what it was before. But I still like the finish of it though. It gives a very glowy look. Seeing that my current skin condition is kind of blotchy at the moment, I would prefer something of a higher coverage. So maybe I'll just do 2 layers and then we'll see how it pans out. Now before I finish this whole foundation routine, I should quickly mention here that I did use the Witch Pouch Real Skin Moisture Ampoule Base as my primer. So that was on my face before I put the foundation on. I'm taking another pump, so that is 3 pumps in total, by the way. I just think that with a primer, the coverage is just going to last so much longer. And so far, it's doing well. The combination of the two is giving me very good results. I'm really loving how it looks. It looks very luminous, it doesn't feel sticky, and it gives, even though a sheer coverage, but it is buildable, which is good. I could have gotten a shade lighter, but I'm pretty happy with this. And yeah, I can totally see what the rave is about. It reminds me so much of the Giorgio Armani or the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Foundation. It's really light, it goes on, like the texture is very similar, but the coverage is not too bad. So I have finished applying on the rest of my makeup, and this is very natural because I went extremely heavy on the eyes. But okay, thoughts on the La Mer Treatment Fluid Foundation. Application wise is flawless. It really does illuminate the face and it is so smooth. I can't even begin to tell you how nice the consistency actually goes on the face. And even if you want to go out with extremely light makeup, this one does it for you, because on first application, like I mentioned earlier, it was quite sheer, but after you build it up, it actually gives pretty decent coverage. I did not use much concealer on this, which I am actually quite impressed with. And even though the price point is a little steep, I'm not sure how much it retails in Malaysia, but if I do find out, I will link it down in the description box below. But it does retail for 85 USD in the States, so that is just something to think of. But if you are looking for something dewy and very natural, then this is going to be a great buy. In terms of the dewiness, I can't speak for how long it's going to last or if it's going to make your face oily, because I have very dry skin, so maybe this matches up to me. Combination wise, I've heard it's pretty good. I can't speak that much for those who have oily skin, but if you want to give it a go, maybe just go to one of their stores and just try it on and then see how it feels. If it feels good for you, then get it. If it doesn't, that is absolutely up to you guys. In terms of everything else, I'm very impressed with this foundation, and even though this is one tone darker, I would say it suits splendidly. Now initially the foundation is supposed to be applied on with a brush, but I decided to do it with a beauty blender, and I did realize that the consistency did stretch out just a little bit. I do feel like it's a little bit more lightweight when I put it on with the beauty blender, so that is just something to take note of. But in the meantime, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you did like it, give it a huge thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you have any questions for me, or if you've tried out this foundation, whether it was to your liking or you didn't, you can always leave me a comment down below as well. Oh, by the way, I should mention that if you guys need any additional details or close-up photos, you can always go to the blog too. So that will be linked down in the description box as well, so do check it out. In the meantime, I will see you guys in my next video, and bye! Into more protein sets and slightly larger gift sets. So the first one that we have here sells for 165 ringgit.